It's another cold wintry night in California. Enjoy the dancing flames as a mandala, which is a way to relax and meditate. I'm Michael David, and the topic is Antarctica. There's a lot of interest in our field of alternative history and ufology about Antarctica, and we'll discuss the North Pole a bit too. So the discussion really has to start with Admiral Byrd, Byrd. And he was highly respected and a highly decorated Air Force admiral. And he had flown all across the world. At one point, he was exploring the North Pole and he went into an area that should have been covered with the ice cap, but he found green mountains and trees and forests and a beautiful area and with warmer temperatures. And basically, his instruments were not working well on the plane, and he was almost guided in to this city. And there was a radio man with him, another passenger, and he was led to a leader, a kind of a tall blonde ET or UFO, who told him that usually the same thing that we hear from ETs, that we're dabbling in dangerous nuclear technology, that we could destroy the planet, and with wars and pollution, and we need to be better people, and that type of thing. And then he was sent back throughout this portal. And a lot of people believe this is true. I'm not certain if it is or not. It depends if his diaries are real or if they're fake. Um, but this theory is called the Hollow Earth theory, or Agartha, Agartha. And there's definitely UFO groups that contact with the ETs in Agartha, and they seem to be, peace-loving, kind-hearted people that really don't want to interfere too much, but also don't want us to destroy the outer shell of the Earth. So that's something you can research and explore. And then at another point in his career, he went to the South Pole. And while flying there, he found an area of green valleys and mountains and rivers and a beautiful, warmer environment. And it was very surprising to him. And he realized Antarctica was a land of great promise, and it had hidden secrets and hidden lands. And this may be another entrance to Agartha. So when he was coming back, he stopped in Chile. And the media and reporters in Chile really jumped on him and wanted to know what he was doing down in Antarctica. And he gave an interview and talked about this land of lush green rivers and forests and mountains. And it went all around the world, this Chilean newspaper interview. The cat was out of the bag. He had really told the secret, if you are to believe him. And once again, this is the theory, and he's not around anymore. We can't ask him or talk to him. So then he flew from Chile back to the United States, and the military kept him under wraps and under surveillance and behind closed doors, and may have threatened him or who knows what, but he became very quiet at that point. And once again, this was in the 40s, and then later in the 50s, supposedly he released his diaries. If you believe they're true, then that would support the story. If you believe they're fakes, then this is all just fantasy. So that's one aspect of Antarctica, Admiral Byrd. And I think there's truth to it has the ring of truth, this story to me. I think he was a decorated war hero. I don't believe he would engage in ridiculous fantasy and destroy his reputation. But I don't know how much of it is accurate. That's my personal opinion. So, going back to the 1930s, the Nazis, while they were plotting to take over the world with their evil deeds, they were also going down to Antarctica, and they established this colony called New Schwabenland and had a keen interest in all of this very icy, cold land. A lot of people could not understand it. It was certainly a hiding place for their U boats, but many speculate in our field of ufology, and it's not ufology, it's simply called ufology, okay? That the gray or alien ETs are down there hiding out, and they wanted to find the most corrupt, evil group in the world that they could do a deal with, and that would be at the time the Nazis. And they gave the Nazis technology in exchange for, the Nazis may have given the rights to abduct people, or who knows what they were willing to do. Probably anything for technology. And so there is speculation that a deal was made with the Greys or reptilians and Greys and the Nazis around 1939-40, let's say. And the Nazis did develop a Bell UFO. It was shaped like a bell. It's very intriguing how all of a sudden they got this advanced knowledge. And you can look at pictures online of the Bell UFO. And so that's another aspect of the story in New Schwabenland. And the United States, never really struck a claim down there. There was Little America, and but the main presence in the past has been Germany exploring these lands. And however, in the our modern era, a lot of dignitaries and powerful people have gone down to Antarctica. It's very surprising. There's a Russian Pope who has gone down there. Newt Gingrich, prominent politician, has gone down there. John Kerry went down there right after an election. Um, and recently, Klaus Schwab, who is creating this one world government, this new world order, supposedly went down there. So, are they taking marching orders? Are there still a group of dark entities that are trying to control the world? Supposedly, there's a place called Rothschild's Island, or this new Schwabenland, or an area that they're meeting with, this hidden group and bringing back their marching orders. So, once again, speculation, but it's fascinating that leaders of the world would go all the way down to Antarctica. And once again, John Kerry going the day of the election. Very strange. So, Buzz Aldrin went down there, the famous astronaut. He was very shaken up and disturbed. He apparently had a heart attack and said something about this is an evil place or situation. And there was a photograph, I believe, released by him that showed a pyramid. And it could have been made of ice, but it looked very much to me like a artificially created pyramid. It was very precise. It did not look like a mountain to me. It looked like a man made or ET made pyramid. So I will leave you with that. You can explore Antarctica. There's a great researcher named Brad Olson. He has done excellent work on Antarctica. I highly recommend Brad Olson as well for you to dig deeper into this issue. And please support my work. I'm at mysteryislands.net. Support the store. I have some really great items to share with you and to enhance your life. Some amazing pendants, jewelry, etc. And Support my work. I'm Michael David at mysteryislands.net. Have a good evening.